Miz isn't going to be happy today.
I'm always happy. You know why I'm happy?
Why are you happy?
Because you're my first.
Is that right?
The first person on my list, and I was like, I go, where's Sam? And he goes, dude, he's first.
I couldn't say
no.
no.
I go, no way.
Yeah, I couldn't say no.
By the way, when I asked, when am I doing Sam? He goes, I'm not sure if we're doing that today. And I went, are you kidding? I literally, I felt a rage inside of me. Oh, there was a huge rage, and then I'll say, oh no, he's first.
Yeah.
And I go, better be first.
And we don't take a lot of guests in the first hour.
Why don't you? What do you mean? Why wouldn't you?
Because usually we like to set the table in the first hour, and then we start to get things moving in the second hour.
Who do you think you are, Howard Stern? I mean, come on.
I don't know what Howard's schedule is.
You take what you get.
Is that what you think?
Yes.
Look,
you're the type of talent that takes what you can get.
Look, we're a giant show here on SiriusXM.
You're huge. You're so huge that Jim didn't even decide to show up today.
Well, I think that might have something to do with you. That's why I was worried you were going to be upset.
Jim loves me.
I was worried you were going to be upset.
I feel like he's never here.
Exactly.
Is it me? Is it something I said?
I feel like
I always promote him, and I always think his comedy is absolutely fantastic, and I always sit there and say I watch his Netflix specials all the time, and then when I come here, he's never here. I promote him all the time.
Yeah. He's actually on a flight to San Francisco right now because he's playing in San Francisco this weekend.
Oh, he's so cool.
So, he's a jet setter himself.
Obviously, you're not.
Well, I don't know if you've heard.
You got to man the ship.
There's a big event happening actually in this town this weekend.
Is there? What are you doing on it?
I'll be. I've got kickoff show fever.
Are you still making fun of me, calling me old and stuff?
Look, there was a moment on the last kickoff show. I got your age wrong.
Oh, I remember. I heard it.
I did say that the Miz was 40, and that it was a little too old.
I'm not 40. I'm 38.
Okay,
thank you very much. I'm in my prime. This is like prime time for me.
I think so too, but I also think that, you running around at your age saying, I just wish that my dad loved me more is like a little, we're grown-ups here.
We are grown-ups. I was actually curious about that too, like how our fans, WWE fans, would be able to take that because our fans like a little hardcore, like a little bit more aggressive, but I honestly feel it's relatable as well. Like with my family, and I didn't realize this as well, like some of my cousins, like my dad's brothers and sisters, they actually came up to me and went, after they saw my dad say, I love you and I'm proud of you, he goes, wow, I can't believe your dad said that. And I go, why? And he goes, my dad's never said that either. Like,
wow.
And I go, what? You're kidding. And that's my dad's brother. And then my other cousins from my dad's other brother, they're like, yeah, us either. And I went, really? Like that, and so we actually had a bonding moment with my cousins about that because it was one of those things like, we never heard. You always do want your parents' approval, always, no matter what. I think,
and maybe that's generational too, because like I'll be on the phone with my dad, and we'll be about to hang up, and my wife will be next to me, and she'll be mouthing, "Say I love you, say I love you."
That's funny,
and I'm going like, why would I? That's the I'm not saying that.
My mother, every time I'm on the phone, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. But my dad, all right, see you later. All right, big gulps, huh? Well, see you later.
So you're saying that, like, because you start succeeding at a young age, you get on the Real World, as a kid.
Yeah.
You got on Tough Enough. Like you've got a lot of accomplishments under your belt.
Still not good enough.
As all this is happening, nothing.
Oh my God. No, not really. I mean, it's like, Kofi's still his favorite. Well, and by the way, my dad knew about Kofi before everybody else did. My dad was on the Kofi train way back when he was speaking Jamaican.
Right. He was like, that's the guy.
Yeah, that's the guy right there. So my dad's been on the Kofi train for a very long time. Now my dad being a part of WWE, being actually getting a little notoriety from Miz and Mrs. as well as WWE. Oh my God, it's ridiculous. Like my dad's like, so you're doing an extra signing? Am I going to be signing with you or?
And he's not being ironic.
Like, what are you kidding? No. And he goes, no, you're not signing with me. He goes, well, I usually, Hall of Fame, I usually do interviews and that. I go, Dad, you're the worst interview in the entire place. That's why they do it. It's a joke. He goes, no, they love it. They love what I do. They think I'm funny. I go, yeah, it is funny because you're so bad.
And your dad looks nothing like you.
Thank you.
Like you can't, when you look at your dad, you're like, what? He's got like long hair.
Oh, my dad is not clean cut at all.
No.
My mom basically, I think I get my style from my mom. My dad doesn't care. Like he wears a Cleveland casino jacket every day of his life, like the same one.
I didn't even know
all the time.
Cleveland had a casino.
Yeah, we do. Yes. We do. And my dad's there every single. Like, you want to meet my dad? Go to the casino. I guarantee you'll see him every day.
You know what your dad kind of looks like, and I hope you don't take this disrespectfully. He kind of looks like. You ever see Boogie Nights?
Yes.
If Philip Seymour Hoffman's character in Boogie Nights got older, he kind of looks like what your dad.
I'm getting a lot. I mean, I get SpongeBob SquarePants' dad. So, I mean, my dad's great, though. I mean, he's been having a lot of fun with it. And, it was interesting because, like, the first time I actually heard my dad say, I love you, is in front of 20,000 people.
And that was legit.
It was legit. Like, that was a real moment that I got to experience. And honestly, I thought the WWE audience was just going to, like, boo or crap all over it, but it was emotional. It was amazing, and I think everyone felt it in the audience, and it was great.
Yeah, well, they actually were like they probably, you can figure out when you're watching something that's just a complete put on.
Yeah.
And when there's something real going on, even if it's not, if it's a story that's based on reality, when there's that hint of
honestly,
reality.
I think I'm such a great actor that you wouldn't be able to tell.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right.
I mean, have you seen the Marine 6? 5, 4, and 3?
I have.
My 2 Christmas movies?
My favorite is 5, I think.
Is it?
I think that's the best one.
You like Bo Dallas?
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
That's what it was.
So is your dad happy for you about the Snickers thing? Because I'm looking right here. And, Snickers puts the...
WrestleMania is presented by Snickers this upcoming upcoming season. And
your catchphrase is on a Snickers bar.
Not only that, but like it's crazy. Like never in my wildest dreams did I think I would ever accomplish anything. I mean, I was a guy like from Parma, Ohio. Mm-hmm. When you go to Parma, Ohio, you go to college. After college, you go back to Parma and you have a job. That's what you do for the rest of your life. But when I got in the real world and then started doing more and more and more, like everyone's like, when is it enough? When is it enough? It's like things just keep happening. And it keeps getting better. Like right now, I feel like I'm in my prime. I'm really feeling my groove. Like fans are behind me for the first time in, I think, my entire career, and it feels real. It doesn't feel like a put on, like, oh, we're just going to cheer for you because that's what we're supposed to do. It feels like they're really behind me.
What does it feel like? Because you've been there. When you're like, okay, we're taking the Miz, who's been the bad guy forever, and we're going to make you into a good guy, it doesn't work.
It wasn't even. Oh my God!
What does that feel like?
Because I remember when it was like, yeah, you're going to become a good guy, and I was like, dude, you don't want to do that.
You knew it wasn't going to work.
I knew it, and I go, what am I going to do that is good? No, you're going to keep being you. But if I'm going to keep being me, I'm arrogant, I'm egotistical, I am not likable.
Right.
I know when I walk in a room, like when the first time people meet me, I don't put off a good, like, maybe it's a good vibe, people laugh, but he goes, he's a jerk.
Not a good. You're not a first impression guy.
It's a laughing jerk. Like, oh, he's a jerk.
Right.
Oh, he's he's kind of cocky, kind of arrogant, kind of egotistical. I like him, but I'll boo him. He's fun to boo.
Right.
I'm that guy. So when they first brought me in and I was heel bad guy for, I don't know, 10 years? Yeah. And then they were like, yeah, you're going to become a good guy. And I went, all right, what am I doing that's good? Nothing. And I went, oh my God, this is going to be terrible. And it was.
It was horrible.
But the thing was, thank you.
No, I'm asking you. I'm saying so it was horrible.
You didn't have to back me up. You could have been like, no, it wasn't that bad.
No, I remember it. If you're asking my opinion, it was not your best time.
It was
not
good.
Good.
It wasn't fun because the crowd would just kind of cheer just because that's what we're supposed to do. You're the good guy. We don't like that other guy. We like you a little more. So now it feels like it's really happening. I can really feel it happening. And to wrap everything around, now to have a Snickers bar at Dollar General where you can go and like pick up my Snickers bar. Like it's mine. It's an awesome one. They made it for me.
Right.
Like that's nuts.
Yeah. Is that a pun because of Snickers?
Huh?
Peanuts?
It's nuts. Yeah, exactly. Good one. And they have a new almond butter one too, which is fabulous.
I see
it's creamy, it's smooth, it's great.
Almond butter, peanut butter.
We got it all. I mean, my favorite is the ice cream bar.
You love the Snickers ice cream.
Every time I go, like I'm driving on the road, and we drive everywhere. I mean, it's being a WWE superstar, you travel all over the world, and every gas station has an ice cream Snickers, and that is my go-to. Like, what's your go-to candy?
For me?
Like,
I like all of them. Are you kidding me? I don't have to take my shirt off on TV.
Yeah, I look at you and I go, this guy just eats candy all day.
Skinny fat personified.
Yeah. I mean, that is what you do.
Yeah. It's just every junk food.
Do you ever work out?
I've recently started working out.
You're kidding.
That's right.
What are your workouts?
I do.
I'm very curious at your workouts.
Okay, I'm glad you asked. I do. I work out 2 to 3 times a week, 45-minute sessions. And it's at a strongman.
Do you have a personal trainer?
Trainer.
Okay, you have a trainer.
Who's training me at a strongman gym. I was just doing
strongman. So it's not much cardio. It's not like
no
CrossFit.
Cardio. No CrossFit.
No. What
lifting,
do you want?
Squats.
But what do you want? Like what do you want your body to be? Like why are you going?
just to get I mean, I really looked at myself and I'm like, I'm 35 years old. I look like a melted candle. I'm going to be dead by the time I'm 38.
Or 40.
Well, who knows?
By the time you're my age.
Who knows?
I mean, you look older than me.
You think so?
I think so.
Well, I don't have a Hollywood glam squad following me around.
I don't have a glam squad following me around. Thank you very much.
Oh,
but,
I didn't realize.
Yeah, you know.
That's a compliment.
Is it?
I think so.
I don't think so.
Oh,
I think
okay.
it was a very little snarky way. It's kind of a Sam Roberts kind of way of saying, yeah, he's 40.
No, it was an honest mistake.
Right.
But I'm stronger now than I was when I started.
Do you feel like you're stronger?
Absolutely.
Do you feel better about yourself? Like when you're done at the gym, are you like, wow, I had a really good workout? Like I feel
yes.
it. Because sometimes when you don't do cardio and like when you first start going, you're just doing power. Like you don't seem like a guy that wants to be powerful. You seem like a guy that you just want to feel good.
Yeah. No, I like walking out wobbly legs.
Okay.
Feeling it. Yeah. Whatever.
And you feel that.
Oh my God, yeah.
Has your diet changed?
See, that's what I'm working on.
Yeah,
that's a tough one.
You can't be eating all that candies and stuff.
That's a tough one. Of course, we'll make time for a Snickers every now and then. Because hungry, why wait?
Yeah, why wait?
Why would you wait?
Why wait? You're not you when you're not you.
Exactly.
You're just not you. Like you'd come out here and you'd just be like, Jim Norton, not here.
Right. Exactly.
You'd be non-existent.
Exactly. So I'll still have a Snickers every now and then. But yes, I do. That's the next phase that we haven't gotten to yet. The diet.
So the thing is, if you're not, the diet is 90% of everything. I think. It really
I was hoping
is.
more like 50-50.
No, it is.
Okay.
It is 100%. Like if you really want to feel good and really start feeling yourself, you need to get a good diet.
Right. Fast
Find
food.
a nutrition. No.
Oh.
No.
Okay. All right.
No.
All right. That's a okay.
They nowadays you can really get these meal supplements that like these meal plan places that literally, and you probably don't like those.
Yeah, I see a lot of you guys
don't
with
they have
them.
any pasta or like?
I see a lot of you guys. You go and there's all this catering at WWE, but you have your meal supplements that you go in and they deliver them to you. But I've never looked at one of those
I travel
meal
by food
deliveries.
Now. I frowned upon it too. I always make fun of Sheamus, like for always bringing his food on the road. And then all of a sudden, like I was like, man, I'm a good guy now, and it's a completely different breath of air. Mm-hmm. Like it's a lot different cardio. So I was like, man, I gotta.
You mean in the way you're actually?
No, the way you're moving. Yeah, like I'm so used to a different pace as a bad guy, but as a good guy, you're in a different pace. Like, for instance, when you're getting beat up by a good guy, that good guy needs to celebrate afterwards, and he's
right. Get everybody all fired up.
Exactly, get everyone all fired up. But he just got done beating a guy up. You're out of breath.
Right.
So the first time I did that, I went, "Oh my God!" So I lost like 12 pounds in the past month, and I've also
I had no idea.
So Seth Rollins has a whole Dead Boys workout, right? Dead Boys Fitness, and I've been doing his workouts. So
he's a CrossFit.
He's a CrossFit
monster,
guy.
right?
I'm not a big on CrossFit, but some of the things that I like are very cardio-esque and get my air going.
Yeah.
And so then I also do stuff like I'll look on YouTube just for like workouts and stuff.
Did anybody warn you like being a good guy is way more physically exhausting?
No,
or did you just get there?
Used to it. It's just getting used to it. Yeah. It's a different breath of air. Like it's not necessarily like being a bad guy is like less cardio. No, it's just a different type of cardio.
I see. Now,
you wouldn't understand. All you do is power lift.
That's true.
Power lift Sam Roberts.
That's true. I'm just Mr. Squats over here.
Yeah,
I don't
Mr. Squats.
I don't understand.
That's what I look at. Do you fit in your pants or your
these
thighs
are like,
just bulging out of
it?
Yeah,
look at that. Can you see my?
You do wear skinny jeans.
That's right. That's on purpose so that my legs
look
look
hip
bigger.
and trendy. You look like you're from Brooklyn.
Thank you very, very much. Brooklyn, by the way, where people will be able to see NXT TakeOver tomorrow, Hall of Fame on Saturday, Raw and SmackDown on Monday and Tuesday.
Yep.
But WrestleMania is on Sunday.
MetLife Stadium, 80,000 strong.
80,000 people to watch you have a
presented by Snickers.
Which is awesome and glorious and ravishing and brute.
There you go.
That's
you got
right.
them all.
Of
Get
course
them all
I
at
did.
Dollar General.
Do you sit there and go, is there a different type of pressure to wrestling a McMahon at a WrestleMania? You have a match with Shane McMahon. It's a no-holds-barred, pinfalls, count anywhere match. So, and I think of this on two levels. Number one, Shane McMahon is a maniac. Anybody that knows anything about wrestling has seen Shane McMahon do the absolute most crazy things imaginable.
McMahon, if you're a McMahon, you're a maniac.
Yes. Well said. And if it's no rules, no holds barred, you've got to do some ridiculous stuff. But at the same time, the McMahons are the most valuable asset to the company, so you got to take care of them, right?
Are they?
I think so.
I think I'm the most valuable asset to this company.
Look,
how many superstars and how many people in general in the entire history of WWE have done what I've done and can do what I do? How many people do you have an interview with and you go, wow, that was a great interview? Not only did we get all our plugs in, but it felt like a natural, smooth conversation.
No, you're great. You're great, Miz. But at the same time,
look at you. Oh yeah, but it's a McMahon, bro.
You're great.
Look at you fanboying out for the McMahons. Look,
it's a McMahon.
Let's put it this way.
You didn't create the WWE.
Shane McMahon did not create it. Vince McMahon did. And I'll tell you what, Vince McMahon's dad did. But Vince made it global, worldwide. Vince is a fantastic businessman. But the fact of the matter is his son stepped over the bounds, and now at WrestleMania, he's got a Falls Count Anywhere match with me, and I'm going to beat him up in front of 80,000 people. And the reason why I wanted Falls Count Anywhere is because I want to be able to beat him up right in front of all these fans. Like, I want them to be up close and personal and see my fist hit his face.
I see.
That hard, because I mean, he put his hands on you put your hands on me, that's fine. Put your hands on my family, it's a whole nother ball game.
So you're planning going into the stands of the stadium, going into MetLife.
My goal is to get up close and personal. Like, I want a person that has paid for their seat up front to be able to witness my fist go through Shane's face.
Wow.
That's what I want.
Now, Travis, you're sitting in club seating at WrestleMania?
That's right.
Will you go up to...
What section will you be in?
That's 212.
212. All right. I'll be sure to try to get over there for you, okay?
Do it for me.
Will you guys go up to 212?
You know what? I will look for it.
Wouldn't that be great?
Oh, my God. I'm going to go everywhere and anywhere all over MetLife Stadium. I mean, if you watched on in SmackDown Live in Baltimore, I went all over Royal Farms in a matter of 4 minutes.
That's true.
4 minutes. I got outside.
It was raining. You guys didn't care.
It was raining. I don't care.
You
If it's rain, snow, you bring whatever New York has.
Your
to
goddamn,
MetLife Stadium.
your goddamn mailman.
I am so
rain, sleet, or
prepared
snow.
for this match that I can't wait for people to witness it.
Do you sit there and go like, well, pinfalls count anywhere, we can make a real spectacle out of this match. This is my opportunity to create a WrestleMania moment. Do you think on those terms?
I think everyone does. Everyone wants to have that WrestleMania moment. Everyone wants to have match of the night. And this time there's 15 matches?
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's going to be a lot of matches, and everyone's fighting to have that top spot. I mean, honestly, for the first time ever, the women have the main event. Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch, and Ronda Rousey, for the first time ever, an all-women's match, triple threat, in the main event. And I think it's well-deserved. I think those girls really held it down and deserved the main event spot. And I think that everyone's going to put on an absolute fantastic performance. Their story is incredible. Yeah, I'm excited to see it. I'm excited to see a lot of matches out there, this Sunday. But don't think for 1 second I'm not going out there and giving it all I have. Now you said, is it different going up against a McMahon? And the answer is yes and no. Yes, it is a McMahon. That is a it's the name McMahon. But every time I go out there, no matter if it's a live event in Poughkeepsie, New York, or MetLife Stadium in 80,000 people strong, I go out there with the same attitude, same mentality. I'm going to give it everything I have. I'm going to create a moment that will last a lifetime. I want a child to be with their parents and be able to talk about that moment until they're grown-ups, and maybe talk about it to their children and to their children.
So you want a young child to go like, remember the time that I saw the Miz's fist go through Shane McMahon's face?
Absolute 100%.
Look, I remember...
And we tell children not to try it at home because it's a very dangerous sport.
Yeah. Putting fists through faces is dangerous. Kids shouldn't do it.
Dangerous.
Kids shouldn't do it.
Kids should not do it.
You're a trained professional. You know how to put your fist through a face.
Watch me do it. Enjoy it. Enjoy the larger-than-life characters. Enjoy the storylines. Be interactive. Boo who you hate, cheer who you love, but don't try it at home because we are trained professionals.
Now, before I let you go, because we have to release the Miz, is that right? That's unfortunate.
Could you sit here for how long are you here for? 3 hours? 4 hours?
Yeah, we're here for 3 hours a day.
3 hours a day?
Yeah.
Could you sit here for 3 hours with me?
It'd be exhausting at a point.
You think so?
Right, I mean,
Are you exhausted right now?
No,
it's too much talking. Like, what are you going to talk about now?
Well, we were talking about Joe Biden before you came in, and all the
you're a political guy.
We got to talk about everything.
You do not seem like a political guy.
First of all,
you seem like talking about poo poo and caca and toilet humor. That's what I feel. That's what I look at you and I go, this guy literally just talked about. I took a dump today and I took a picture of it and I sent it to my friends.
You didn't think I was a power lifter either. Shows how much you know.
Yeah, you look like a power lifter. Trust me.
Thank you. Shows how much you know. Here's what I want to know though. When the women were not main eventing, every time the women would talk, they're like, you know what? We're going to go out in the spot that we're in, and we're going to try to outshine everybody and prove to the people why we should be main eventing. Is there a spirit? Not that anybody doesn't want the women to main event, but is there a spirit amongst some of the guys that goes, okay, now is our opportunity to remind people why we're going to have the best match
Everyone
of the night.
fights for the main event.
Yeah.
Everyone. Trust me. And trust me, we're competitive by nature. Whether you're a man or a woman, people are competitive, especially in this sport. We're with a bunch of sharks. And if you show a little weakness, you're going to be eaten alive, and that's why I've been here for 13 years, because I'm the biggest shark of them all. But yes, I mean, obviously, I want to be in the main event. I've had the main event, and I don't want it to be a one-hit wonder. I want it to go again and again and again. This year, I do believe that the women deserve it. The women have put on, clinics, whether it was Evolution at Nassau Coliseum. I listened to that audience. I was in the crowd watching these women, for the first time ever have an all-women's pay-per-view, and it was incredible. And that is a tough arena.
Yeah.
That arena, New York has the toughest audience. If they love you, they will showcase how much they love you. But if they don't like you, there is crickets. And let me tell you something, Nassau Coliseum, Evolution, all women's pay-per-view, that place, the roof was blown off. It was absolutely incredible. It was awesome.
And it was real cheers. It wasn't sympathy cheers. It wasn't like, oh, this is historic.
The entire time, every single match, it felt like it was a main event.
Well, listen.
So it all accumulates to Sunday for all the hard work and dedication, and not just these women. I'm talking generations of women. My wife, Maurice, Trish Stratus, Lita. You talk about all the greats from previous generations coming in, and now we have the first women's, tag team champions. Bailey and Sasha, putting their titles up. So
don't get eaten alive. Eat a Snickers.
Look
alive.
at you.
Huh?
You're just not you when you don't have a Snickers.
That's right. Good thing I had one this morning.
I had one this morning as well, and that's why I'm so on.
You're on. You're on fire. Get a Snickers bar. It says
Get
awesome
an
on the
one
front.
from Dollar General.
Yeah, go to Dollar General.
You can get it.
You can go to get a creamy peanut butter. You can get creamy almond butter, but get a Snickers awesome bar at Dollar General.
Almond butter, you should be eating almond butter. Do you eat peanut butter?
No.
Eat almond butter.
Almond butter's
it's better for you.
Okay. I'll take
better
that.
Fats.
I'll take that into consideration.
There you
Almond
go.
butter.
So if you didn't learn anything here today,
almond
you learned
butter.
one thing. Almond butter is better than peanut butter.
Right. Of course, the Miz and Mrs. is back.
Yeah, how'd you like the show?
I thought it was great.
Did you watch it?
I watched the first half hour. Yeah, the whole thing.
It is a half hour, you dork. What was your favorite part?
Your dad was acting like, oh, what are we going to do?
You're a big liar.
No,
You didn't watch the show.
That's not true.
You didn't watch the show.
My wife fell asleep.
You didn't watch the show?
I watched it.
You didn't watch the show.
We're here talking
what
about
was your favorite part?
I like when your wife was like, oh, Miz, what are we going to do with you?
You're a real piece of work.
What are you talking about?
You're a real piece of work.
She was like, oh, Miz, you're up to craziness again. And you were like,
didn't watch my show.
And you go like this.
Tuesday was our premiere.
Maurice. Like, I saw it.
That is not what happened. Our show is not like any other show on television.
I know.
So you don't get those, oh, Maurice. Oh, I don't know. No, you don't get those. We are smart. We are funny.
I know. I watch it.
We're entertaining. And you're a jerk for not watching.
I watch it all the time.
Every Tuesday.
And it just got picked up for season 3. It's an amazing time to be the Miz.
Season 2, you dummy.
Didn't it just get season 3?
No, this is a continuation of season 1. We just got picked up for 20 episodes. Before the continuation even started, we got picked up for 20 more episodes. That's how much USA is behind us.
So this is
you don't care.
This is still season 1?
You always find a way to really annoy me and really upset me. We had such a great conversation. I walked in here today. I was so happy. I was like, you know what? Good to see you, Sam. I'm so happy to see you. But one thing is for sure. You always find a way to really upset me. Did you watch Miz and Mrs. this last Tuesday?
Well, I was going to tell the audience you can check it out on demand.
Yes, you can on USANetwork.com.
Perfect.
But did you watch the damn show?
Yeah, it was great. I watched SmackDown. I watched Miz and Mrs.
I hate you. I hate you more than life itself.
No.
What was your favorite part? I want a real moment that happened on the show.
You were like, man, this wrestling stuff is nuts.
I'm going to throw this computer through a window right now.
Why?
I'm going to break everything that says Sam Roberts in your little studio.
Good ep.
I hate you so much
no
right now.
reason for
The
that.
ratings came in and they were strong.
Right.
Strong.
Right.
Like,
One of those
not,
points
not
was
like
me.
You. No. Not like you. Not like your powerlifting.
Like my deadlift.
No. Oh my God. I hate him. I hate him so much. Can I leave? Can I please?
You can leave.
I am. No. By the way, I wasn't asking you.
You may
I was
leave.
asking my publicist if I could leave.
Okay.
Okay. My glam squad, if you will. And I'm out of here.
We're
By the
gonna-
way, watch Miz and Mrs.
Yeah.
every Tuesday after SmackDown Live on USA Network. It's a great show.
Miz, you need a Snickers.
I
You're
am
not
me
you.
right now. I am me
Oh,
right
no.
now. I am being. This is the more me than I've ever been in my entire life.
Uh-huh.
I cannot believe you didn't watch Miz and Mrs.
I saw most of it.
You did not,
Look.
because you didn't even tell me a part. You could have told me the beginning.
Yeah.
You could have watched the middle, the end. You could have told me a part. You can't even tell me a part from the show that you liked.
Oh, you were like,
You-
Maurice,
by the
your
way,
mom. What's she doing?
You knew I was coming in today.
Yeah.
You knew I was coming in.
I thought we were gonna talk about
as,
Snickers
as
mainly.
As an interviewer, as a
Right.
professional,
Yeah.
you think you would get a little knowledge on what I do.
I was all on board with the ice cream bar stuff. I knew I was right there with you.
Go there when it's candy, but then when it's something like Miz and Mrs., you don't think about it.
You got so much stuff. Like
I have a
you
lot
want
of
me to
things.
watch 6 Marine movies
Yes.
and SmackDown
Yes.
and Miz and
Yeah,
Mrs.
that's
and
your job. Aren't you going to be there at MetLife working?
yeah, I will. But we're not gonna talk about Miz and Mrs. on the kickoff.
Yes, you are. You better.
Jeez, you're getting cranky in your age.
Oh my God, I hate you. I hate him. I'm done.
We're gonna
I'm
take a
done.
break.
I'm done.
We'll be
no,
back.
I'm taking a break from
No,
you.
I'll take a break.
No, I'm letting you go.
Okay.
You're not letting me go. I'm letting you go. Play it now. We're done.
Want more Jim and Sam? Catch up with full episodes and interviews from celebrity guests anytime on demand using the SiriusXM app.